Yenya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi
eduro bechewa atrema kasa dodo emfashema erade kaso na manwe maso
Ghana for wa brotre ha ya te dene yenya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa setena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mere di mani pa bia Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahini fuchiniye ebidi de BH. Ghana for wa brotre ha ya te dene yenya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa setena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mere di mani pa bia Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahini fuchiniye ebidi de BH.
who is going to do my account and tax returns for me, cry?
Certified accountant. Certified accountant. Certified accountant.
They will help you with your account and tax returns.
Are you a medical driver, hairdresser, shop owner, or self-employed? Certified accountant. And I was working with Chapman. And then we say when you will be a wabri accounts and tax returns more. Now bansa so more. Now who yachiro. It didn't make for certified accountant. And the Yamawo. F accounts and tax returns. Company accounts, bookkeeping, payroll services, charity accounts, and gift aid claim. As of for what 20 movement engineer certified accountants, self tax planning, business advice, company registration, and many more. And if you watch company what you kasa now what the hotel babro. No this is capudio babro no bushia. Certified accountant. Say about tax refund there. What to do? Construction workers, agency workers, relief security workers, bank nursing staff. And them one we are juma our temporary workplaces in India. Mon frano, no nyisika pudu mabon. Me the amede kura ne say HMRC4 ade ka abra what me bua etwam anyasa so what so kura.
Address 335 to 351 Raynham Road South, Dagenham, RM10 8QR.
Telephone 0208 226 4933. Mobile 079 568 045 17. Certified accountant. Me humba me ho atwa me. Mudi mpuntio aba maduma yi.
For more Ghanaian content in the UK and around the world, tune in to Top Online Radio UK.
Hello?
We bring you news, views,
Hello, DJ.
interviews, and what have you. Download our free mobile radio app from the App Store and the Play Store.
Air connection off for
Just search for Top Online Radio UK. We
Yes, I
stream
can.
live on Facebook and YouTube. For all enquiries, advertisements, or to work with us, contact us on 0044 7902 944 398. Top Online Radio UK, the top Ghanaian station in the UK.
Ghana for one portray her, ya say then. Enya emrenim fo a won akwadare wo emrenimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom mum yemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors emrenimu akuku drofo. So what's na hache? Beboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata. Na se wedi edron so a eyo mo kokokra. Eba ni nipa sitena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia. Di mu akotene pa. Wo mre di mani pa bia. Wisemart Solicitors
Always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
Immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahini fuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Good evening, and welcome to Legal Matters. This is DJ KB, Top Online Radio UK. I brasso so you beti na ebusia emransem and enkratasem. We have Wisemart Solicitors. I omoye ncha I ene omo betua enkomo no so se na da bia no every Wednesday bia de about 7 p.m. UK time there. Then it's time for Legal Matters. Wisemart Solicitors Adaroma. Enti ebusia Mr. I say Udi Kamba Swa no I share link no na of invite afufro no mo so abitibi. And a very special edition because immigration update bia ba ebusia ehia pa se yedomusuko ne hu nia eko ene nia eba many lawyer kasa wa chiro no sisi je say update bia ba emergency emergency update pa enti ebusua Giaconya na to nsafre obi no obi so mfre obi because ene program no here it is like an emergency. Enti Mr. Senamitin Oba no wa share link no na afoforo so etimi abeti. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube as well as on our mobile app. Obetimi I download free of charge from the App Store and the Play Store, and so you can tune into us 24/7. Obetimi so etie our modern Ghana website, Ghana website, Martuna radio app, any our brand new website, toponlinestation.com. Towards on your left hand side, there is a play radio button on air button or I'll be to me a clicking at what and I say on the same website the bottom up download links will be to me a download the app no 24/7 even when we are not live. Abusia, welcome. Na sena de bia no. This is free legal hour. Enti so what question be fa ransem ho nkrata asem ho whether say fa any topic no ho ana asem fa ho kra na obetumi ebisa lawyer wa ha madawroma omobema emwaye. The number to call is at the top of your screen, 07902 944 398. That is +44 7902 944 398. It's scrolling at the top of your screen. Right. Yensha and then commanders because I make an emergency update. Lawyer Wisdom, welcome to Legal Matters. Patrol Wisemart Solicitors. What is saying? How is the family and the business? Adum krona na dum ne humo bro endoso mayen. Medasi.
Amen. Amen.
Na lawyer, I watch it now say emergency update biaba. She say ehia pa say obo Ghana for koko na bo uyi Ghana for asutire. Ai. Enti eno title e urgent immigration update. The lawyer we dey yen separate kra na dey na e buy na yenwane ana. Lawyer.
It's for Yamobia
Aju. Yeah.
And then the 6th of December 2023.
Yes.
And aka 25 days pena the afeno ako na ewie the radiase or the afem yakọ yaba de bia ye sorry say we yakọ abo ampa so ne yakọ ne yaba obi e kan say me kwa aba but okoye no wan be bio ebi e ko ya receive one time amma enti me ne wo die say yetin kwamu a ene esese ye di asida ema eja no enye say ye to yentua na obi da hospital say a oxygen a esi na ne hune so no otua ho ka me ne won so de ye hune oxygen free of charge. And in everything, good immigration or bad immigration or in all things, as I said, edi asida ema ejano say that so etinko. Yo, number 2. Where the ever friend breaking news. Meaning set never be about the increments and other changes are young Secretary of State, Mr. Cleverly, or the Etuja a couple of days ago. Now, I have 2 major things, or even 3, or maybe 4, and possibly 5, or yet 5. Now, near here, yenti through any nubia as a Samican want some. First one is that health and care for bebre abakremo because of COVID and a Brexit and not a crime bebre the care industry, another healthcare industry. And the government no man who can say woyɛ obi a wo krom ha wowɔ care home or you are a health service provider we are registered with the Home Office wowɔ the sponsorship license wobɛtumi akɔ recruited from outside the UK ɛde aba UK ha na wɔn abɛtumi ayɛ adwuma na ɛbaayɛ no nipa bebree ɛbaayɛ a lot of people were employing people agencies ana ɛkɔfa nkorɔfo bebree baayɛ ɛna ɛduu baabi ɛna wɔn de Ghana ɛto the red list so saa red list na kyerɛ sɛ the agencies cannot recruit but the care homes themselves can recruit directly from outside the UK. And yɛbɛhwɛ a na care homes ɛda so recruit the amount for ɛba sɛ ɔmoma abɛyɛ adwuma. Wei na it came with its accompanying problems. Yɛte sɛ nipa bebree aba ebi atontɔn mo property, ebi resigning from adwuma as nurses, as accountants, as other professionals. Sɛ ɔmo ba bɛyɛ care adwuma wɔ kurom ha ebi nso etuatua nea nka ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo tua visa fee ne nea keka ho no saa na yɛate wabɛdu kurom ha ewie no employer ne hyɛ ne bɔ sɛ woba a mɛtua 25,000 28,000 20 something thousand wabɛdu ha no employer no ɔfrɛ ne mpo a wɔnte ne nka wɔfrɛ number no wɔnte ne nka address na ɔde ma no kɔ hɔ esi company bi ani hɔ saa mewa wabɛdu kurom ha watɔn wo dan wa resign from adwuma mu na ɛba ne saa problems bebree ɛbaayɛ to the extent sɛ ebi were going from door to door seeking employment from other companies that are care providers and of course ɛno ebi kopie media no mo ebi ekopie Sky News ebi kopie Telegraph ebi kopie Metro and all over the places na information ɛɛkɔ ebi kura frɛ Home Office direct ɛsi papa asemesi ana maame asemesi ɛde me bɛdu kurom ha ɔmɛdu yɛ no ɔsi adwuma ni hɔ nso wɔsi wasan yi mi edi mesimi kɔ complain a wɔyi mi edi onim sɛ I don't have any right because mene ne nyɛ adwuma for 2 years nti mentimi nkɔfa nkɔ court for unfair dismissal ana bibi saa ɛno ɛna create a lot of problems and the information no ɛkɔdu Home Office hɔ na Home Office for say David mo san crop for yema mo chance kakra na mo pese mo say bibia ano nti yebesisem obi bisa me last time say adenti na yente about the Indians and the Pakistanis and then the Filipinos adenti na yente omo nka say omo complain and obi ma me advice information is say omo di nipa ni ba enye kra omo management omo na bibia atena ena ebia visa fee ne keka ho na omuji ye mpo no enye te say yen a yese obi baka abro ne beye nti greed any selfishness nti na wakɔbɔ bebree bi so mewa nkrofo we no kakra bi na omudi beji edi assorti omo visa fees ne keka ho no oba so no adwuma wɔ hɔ a obɛyɛ obi dwuma ni hɔ mpo a obama ɔkɔ wasa kakra ɛno nti na yɛnti omo nka no yen na yenum ebie ekrofo na yenum ebie a obeji bebree obedo hewi a ɔse adwuma ni hɔ ufra no mpo a ɔmfa woni adwuma waton wo dan or resign from adwuma wo ma enim sɛ daddy ababrochire mami ababrochire obesani ebrebi yesi campo and reti dan ebi da train station ebi da bus stops of course people get upset and then they go ahead and report when I cleverly said Oma who said there's an abuse in the system. Until we share up to September this year, 100,000 care workers and abakro 100,000. And sa 100,000 are abe almost dependents 120,000 and aba. And see 100 care workers, 100,000 care workers and 120,000 dependents and abakremo. So within a short time, 2, 3 years, 2, 3, 4 years, and 20,000 people and abakronomo. And now Mr. Cleverly said, David. Yeah, Yanisa, Muyanisa, and the mobile someone will say, I've grown on yeah, Yanisa. And to say there, from spring next year, that is around March or no, we a care provider, as a will register with the Care Quality Commission and son of what me as sponsor being posted on UK. That is number one. And the care homes are Amunya register with the Care Quality Commission, they cannot bring people into GB Efimo. That is one. Number two, so what to me bampua, want to me emfa with dependents Emma Ekromo. To one kwana woba with dependents now, want to me emfa womo Emma, and to we anawu anawu mano, want to me emfa womo Emma. So they are cutting off the dependents who should accompany the main applicants. They are cutting off the dependents. And another problem, so Mate menhuye, but Martin said, a binimu di nkrofo ebom womrekwa omo ninkita nkita hudi bia ombedu wi papa hwehwe ne yire a wonhono mama hwehwe ne kunu a wonhono menhwa records no omo ya warefo nti eba ne san and abanisa. Mr. Cleverly said, because of the abuse in the system and nti child dependence no more. Determined teachers want to me and medium as a dependent. And not a major one. The next thing is Sikana and care homes no and our care providers but employees no. They normally give them 20% discount. In other words, as a so Nepano 38,700 Yamawu care homes no discount into which around maybe 20-something thousand to the employee. Okay. They did it for people to be able to attract or to be able to recruit, because care homes know how much are they making for them to be paying so high to employees. And until now, what is the kind of our sister say, apart from registering with the Care Quality Commission, they are raising the income threshold to £38,700. Wow. £38,700. So that is.
Say ukofo bi ba by law na say would a minimum sort of wages to the staff.
That's correct. Exactly. You can't pay below that.
38 grand a task. And to say one to me I'm tia size Canada say watumrano.
Watumrano and the home office but to me have a close who firm no and our company because watumra who sit over Chiani Panisa, who the honor one Chinese auntie, what tumra, one share, who company no, you bet me you license now, if you will, and see, want to me employing problem.
Wow. Asemo, lawyer. Yenenti say who the call some. Yeah, course you one, na, say, lawyer.
Papa, Usha. Where do you? Mommy answer no.
Yeah, course you.
Cleverly Mr. Cleverly kind of said 120,000 now on my banner. They are supposed to contribute financially to the UK economy. But only 25% of those people are contributing financially to the system. And to 75%, which is 90,000 are not doing any contribution. They are not doing anything. They are rather drawing from the system. And don't say 30,000 penna a year contributions. No, they think that is not fair. And the year dependent you be if you hope dependence in nowhere now asam edinasam echo. And that is where we find ourselves now. His point is out of the 120,000 dependents, only 25%, which is 30,000, are actually making any financial contributions to the system. And now many will be a discussion. And now on only interpretation is said, what them says would the care home a bar and our employer a bar? What happens is you can only work with that care home, that company.
Okay, the sponsor no.
The sponsor now or the buyer or no pen or bet me no more age. But the dependents in the bet me or anywhere.
Okay.
the dependents can work any job. They
Anywhere
can do.
more limited.
Yes. So the problem is the sponsors or the main applicants omaba now omoni omo employer and they are the problem. So the 25% that are working are rather the dependents instead of the applicants now which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no dear, yeah, it makes sense, a lot of sense. So about why ain't he?
Yes.
The
dependents can work any job. They can work in any company, anywhere. But the main applicant can only work with the company that sponsors them. And what we do have companies on Yejuma, it means that the main applicants are rather not working, whereas dependents are the people
who are working. So the tables have turned.
Tables have turned. And Mr. Cleverly says, yeah, and because of that, he is from spring going to cut off all the dependents. And their argument also is that to infer so dependence but maybe papa ba or the near ba remember sir, as I said Mofranico school and also the burden add to council on so remember sir I'm a register with GP remember sir and also another additional demand also housing crowding overcrowding they have to look for housing for the people
children family
so that's creating the additional demand and burden on the system, which is what they are drawing from the system rather than contributing to the system. They are rather drawing from the system. Now, Mr. Cleverly said, if you give a mouse a cookie, it will ask for a glass of milk. So don't give the mouse a cookie, and then they cannot ask for a glass of milk. Sometimes, you can reason with Nia Amu even though we don't really accept it, but that is where we are. I'll give you another example. DJ. Or say Unia Sitna. Unia Sitna until benefit. Kakran, Wabanya, Wawuba no. Yamani 2.5 years. Yamani 2.5 years now. Or say until engagement. No condition then finish so now on benefit. In other words, I'm not only sitting on benefits. See how many sitting on SSS or Yejumano. You've given them a glass of milk and they want to ask for cookie.
Or they are balancing. And
then when you give the cookie, a glass of milk, they ask for cookie. When you give them cookie, they ask for straw to drink the milk. When you give them straw, they want napkin to wipe their lips.
Babe, they are bonukum.
It is never ending.
Oliver asks for more.
Sometimes they bring these harsh laws to stop people from making more demands from the system. So that is one. Two, say, worry. Now we are British citizen and now Ukra indefinite leave to remain. And now we are EU national impo. Now free settled status and now settled status. Now area Obetemedi Ukno and now we from outside the UK Ediaba. And none of the requirements are relationship, immigration, financial, English language requirements. But the major one are the financial requirement. The financial requirement shows that or requires that you have to be working and you have to be earning £18,600 a year. £18,600 a year. Now, this that Mr. Cleverly says he's going to raise it. He's going to raise it from 18,600 to 38,700 pounds.
What?
24/7.
18,600 to
38,700. So he wants to match. He wants to match the spousal financial requirement with the health and care one, so they'll be on the same level.
Level.
18,600, not to 19 or to 20, and not 24, and not 25, to 38,700 pounds. So technically, they are almost kind of say, "Oh, area, Mauiring Tnaho, Unkwana Owaha, Mauiring Tnaho," because
and I said, "You're more kind, dear."
Benjamin said, "I know it's going to go to court because when they call court, and Sana somehow they got away with it, but the 38,600, the increment is too huge because Mr. Valley said since 2012, already changes nearby, it has not been increased up to an hour. Yeah, Cassie, and because of that, he's going to change it from the
18,600
to 38.
That's more than double.
Yes. Yes. So 8,6 is how much? Yeah. That's about it. Let me just quickly do the calculation and see. We have 18,600 times 2. That is 37,000. So it is more than double.
Yeah.
It is more. Yes. So it is more than double. That is where. So the double of it is 37,200.
200. Yeah. And this one is 38,000 that you're asking now.
Yes. So it is more than double. That is over 100%. More than 100% increase. So,
lawyer, where you send me an acquire inti, I'll be asking questions.
Yes,
and because I'm Jawa, Uber can you know me me some questions, no. Lawyer, ain't here say, Sam Mobile, or said that when it is going to take effect?
This will take effect from spring, which is spring, we know is March next year. So,
okay. At your phone, yeah, whether I means to be lawyer say, help and care worker for no. A mera mode bano. Say, won't mean foul dependent and count home ma. Won't mean go foul dependent, so year and now ma under 18 ma. And that is a new development on Modeba. Now, a better key effect from spring next year, which is around March next year.
Next year, yeah, the spring of next year starts from the 19th of March 2024. So right. That is where we are.
Inti, a footwear, the man who want to say, oh, be ya, yen in tem, and son, time on do so much and never do. I was for to say, oh, plans be Sabia, Okuta, help and care be. Now, per se, Okofa will depend on a free Ghana bar. A hesa will yen between now, before March next year, 2024, before spring 2024. And yes, sir, new and mra or modi ban say, ye mao quine a mount of fat will dependent and mabium. Say, spring gonna be tremona. Or more, yeah. Now, I think, sir, Ebusia, the earlier the better, because my TB pen, my name lawyer Francis year program. Omoka say, oh, I did already, you be implemented in next year, January. I feel, I don't my son, but oh, I say, immediate effect, intimacy. And Ebusia said, Upe so kofa, unipe biba, ukuta help and care now, immediately. Grand sana almost so much because almost March number 2 dia near untiminko and say one corner about near and I said no waka ha inti I think so if you back a war ho enono. Now lawyer, my question is say inti what about omo dano? Some there it is saying
omo dano yeah also problem there anyhow. Once I would also juma, when the employer no juma, evidence for hot set, which are 2 years, and I'll 3 years, and I'll 5 years, over some call for your extension now. And there, when a how, and say, oh, my mom, dear, just when you share border no more, you are safe and secured. And say, not uncle creative problem, ya mum, am my Yes.
Yo, Medas lawyer Yentuasu. And so I'm
Meda-
the next question. But therefore, I saw a question be about any topic here. Now, any topic about brand 7 Kratasema, you can send it to us. You can phone in with me a friend number now or screen is on 07902944398. With me a friend will be a question. And I say Facebook comment section with me tap your question there. I bisa. Will be the beer bar WhatsApp, but maybe son actually lawyer Yentuasu.
Medase. So the caution is this: any wakano who application be in time. One yano not set fresh the date no enya sumpe 38,700 requirement by the lawyer the employer to employ you will be effective. The question I ask is, how many employers will be able to pay 38,700 for one employee? Remember, sir, on top of that, our friend employer, no, equity, national insurance contributions, pension, and all those other things, on over 40-something thousand. How many employers are able to do that? To avoid that line or to avoid that the friend is saying
challenge
from affecting you, if you can apply now, please apply before the deadline, before the date comes into effect. Number 2, younger ya worry, and now you can say ya worry. Not you have plans to carry on. Make sure that set 18,600 then you are safe. But so we're trying not spring eba, that is from March next year eba, your 18,600 will be insufficient. So you have to prove that you earn 38,700 pounds, which is 3,225 pounds a month. You have to earn 3,225 a month.
Hey, lawyer, see, I know I'm put that in perspective. 90 abusia. Why not? Can work out you more Juma want to be earning over 3,000 pounds a month.
Yes.
Wow.
And yet care phone kwampo, papa. Young Emma Mempen for Ibia, Omo Chroma, Abia Kakra, cleaning Kakra Krana, Yaboha, you work key jobs Kakra, you work key jobs and you work key jobs and you enumerate, and the Eddie send a Busanaba. Mammy, Wakoshani Dofu Ghana, or see Opesa Oba. Papa, however, then I yet key job Kakra clinic Kakra, in your 38,700.
Wow.
It's not going to be possible for people of a certain category. Also, if you are talking about executive, even sometimes nurses for other professionals, they don't.
Lawyer, I'm sorry, I'm in far of you miss a question or. Welcome to Legal Matters. But you're free.
But your friend Kwame.
Master Kwame, the same.
Nyame adomo na monsoe.
Nyame adomo ye pa. Lawyer wisdom wa.
Me kwacho asemo ka ni nyina matie ni nyina. But lawyer em se ba bi wo ha me ne wo nya adwen kakra. Wo mse kru no omo na omo de ade. E na mama ye kwan ne aba betena kru ma. E na mama ye krata ase enfantra kru ma. Enti no esi den na afedie wo be ka kire me se me adwuma de metimi aye na mmom be pesa me kofa me yire ana me ba efri Ghana ba de a just minya 38,700. Meanwhile, no, the minimum wage in a work room, so we are 40 hours a week, you won't be able to meet that 38,700. No, it me feel says enka wages no was so cram podia. Minimum wage no was raw, and anka be a wokan then you make sense. We not say a deprivation of your human rights. What do you mean? Can't tell me say me may juma okrum hamau. Name me yirne me ma de omunti metra kruma. And baby I me disagree with lawyer no so ne baby or see if you give him something, you give him milk or something. Yeah, you want to use me to work for you. but what I deserve in it, in a way, no, not just I say, yeah, we are going back to the modern slavery. So, then you should give me the equal right, especially if I British passport. Now, Ukacher me says, "Semi confirm your name, Mamba." Now say me or say me earning 38,700 there. Or meanwhile, no, you will be a tick room how yeah, born and bred, raised here. Or no earning that even maybe even a half of that is not earning. I am working, I'm contributing, and Kwalane Bar, they will be working, they will be contributing into the system. So you just don't look at one side, they say, hey, Bia, Obeko Hospital, Obeji benefit near there. What happens if they grow up and they started working towards and then contributing towards the economy? And also, what do you say about that? It means sometimes them some of them ready basana. We need to challenge this, and even if we have to come together and go to court, we have to do that because I say as a senior yard also, you can't just wake up one day and then say over so far you know my backroom you might be earning 38,000, which is double. My example, Madam Fubako Kofane ba every Ghana by Akwalana backroom has say ebe school secondary school passing the GCSE courses form. Oh, the 5 years no so you're indefinite no. Almost on class 1 for English speaking and listening test to prove say he can speak English. But how did he pass the GCE Obra onto me onto brofo? So it's a mrani bi or home the bar say was say to me a challenge or na omu free because and yes na a modern day slavery nana or mudi komuno, which is not right. You see then I mean now siminja me yiri Ghana na me penene na da na ma plane na me short plane ticket na me call na ba is it feasible? It's not practicable. Until some bi or no I think say yeah na entwasum.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm saying connection into just say or Facebook. I think your question is well noted in TT or Facebook. I'll answer why.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The whole thing is, I am only espoused near almost behind. Almost say yang na ya kind the policies. Near ya kind the policies behind near almost that is there are some of the things we call online. It's been ducted. Online in black. You can't see from the Home Office website, but sometimes we get information from the maybe Migration Advisory Committee, the Law Society, and other places, which is not in the public domain sometimes. And I'm only telling you the kind of reasoning behind some of their policies. That is to say, if you give a mouse a cookie, it asks for a glass of milk. In other words, then they ask for more and ask for more. I don't agree with them. Personally, I don't agree with them. But that is the reasoning behind some of their policies. Exactly so. Exactly so. These policies, I have been in this industry for a while. A lot of the changes they bring, they try to test the waters to see what response people will give. Okay? First of all, Zambrano, what's about Zambrano?
Yeah.
Zambrano carers will never get indefinite leave to remain. It was litigated. Now, Zambrano carers have indefinite leave to remain. At another point, they said those who have 5 years 5 years residence card were not going to get indefinite leave. Today, they have indefinite leave. So it's sometimes they prompt these things, they push this into the system to see the response. We have to lobby our MPs. The point my brother has just made, this is the point we have to make to our MPs. How come you increase the earnings for more than double?
More than double, yeah.
More than 100%. So we lobby our MPs, we form links, and then you have to protest, not violent protest, but we lobby our MPs, we go to our MPs, we form associations, we lobby. So I agree with you perfectly. I'm only telling you the reasoning behind what their policies are. I didn't make I'm not speaking for them. I'm only telling you what it is. That some think that if they put one thing there, then people keep asking and asking for more. Of course, your system, we pay so much tax. We pay so much taxes.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm into LBC radio, and everybody is angry. How can you increase this money so high? How can you increase it so high? the people can understand. I was listening to from some people from Pakistan. They were calling in, and everybody's complaining. This is the time. DJ, you'll be surprised. Say link between us, Ghana for we should register and protest our displeasure with it. People will do it. People will do it.
I think suddenly a more crowd, Ghana for
not law niba, then it comes to affect us. Me brother, okay, if you should set up a link to, or let's say any what do you call it? There's something they call it, like
petition.
Very good.
Yeah.
If he should set up a petition now, he should send the link around. You'll be amazed that people will not respond. Sometimes Abrofuna and Kasankasa respond on our behalf. But SSI respond. We don't do it. You see? So this is a good time for us to protest, to set the petition and say, no, it is not fair. We are contributing, we are paying taxes. You can't expect us to leave our families outside. You can't, that is actually a breach of our human rights. This will lead to litigation. It will lead to litigation. It will go to court. People will challenge it. It will go to court. It will go to court. The 18,600 impound, it went to court. It went to court. Yes, until the court decided that yes, the government can charge, but so you can apply for fee waiver. So this one, I can tell you, it will go to court. It will be litigated. So my brother, rest assured, we are all going to fight so that but the thing is this, the view of how you find the locus, would the some quarter, what would you must have some standing in the case. And see, it is the people who have to form the group, and then the lawyers can support them, because we, the lawyers, will tell you, are you the one paying? We are not paying the fees. So we don't have locus. So the people have to form the petition, etc., and then the lawyers can back them up. So I agree with the caller 100% that it is not fair. That is why we have to challenge it through our MPs and every legal means.
Right, lawyer. So can the Ghana High Commissioner play a role in this?
The Ghana High Commission cannot play a role, but Ghanaians who are affected can, like I said, petition with other groups.
Okay.
We have so many other groups.
Yeah.
So if Ghanaians, Nigerians, Zimbabweans, let's say Africans in the diaspora, if we come together with Asia, it is not affecting only Ghanaians, it's affecting everybody.
Yeah.
Once we do and it will affect you. 38.7 year canon. We are not talking about Emofra can't we yet. Only we repair and our Ansana. So clearly, it's going to be a different form of restriction.
Yeah.
So we all have to put our hands on board. But unfortunately, we cannot start the petition. He has to start it with one or two people, and then we can all back.
Right. And I think say for Ghana for Muti say technologically inclined, no. It means set up petition online because the online petition platforms na doso. It means StarTB. So now you be a subscriber na yet me push this thing forward because ebusia san mrana omode banende emwa crack. Na lawyer me bisa say na ka say omo a to say omo mu dada no. Okuta ni 2.5. Maybe I will renew 2 times. The next renewal, maybe next year June. In Nasa and Yaba, what is their fate? The financial requirement, it is saying.
Okay. And see, normally say Emra Eba, it does not take retrospective effect. And the Emra Dadana Sena would have to comply with or keep going with that old requirement.
Oh, so for Debia, as I can say, or 2 more renewals, the old law, no 18,600 be applied to them.
Yes, until the 18,600 and a back from her as a spouse, then they have to carry on with the 18,600 requirement.
Wow.
Yes. And the effective date the spring of 2024 from that date they would be affected by the increment if we don't fight or if we don't do anything to whittle it down. Assuming the increment takes effect, then of course it's going to affect them. But if it is changed, thank God, I believe it will be changed. I believe that 38.6, 38.7 will not take place. My belief is that it will be litigated and it will not be the 38.7. That's my belief. I may be wrong, but I strongly believe that the increment is too huge, and it has to be.
Welcome to Legal Matters.
Because lawyer
Okay.
Na me kakra ho. Em say nienti amahu say eye boapayo no mo pese omo di sisi yen a yefia bibima mu no ne say one say me ready a bit of new changes. Now according to omo no care workers na omo fi Ghana e ba ne de omo say 38,700 no. You know, they will consider say be a omo de omo de beba from because omo penipa mama be ye adwumenti no. Omo I speak say they might consider say no only they will not the 38,700 no will not apply to them. What I say simply because omo penipa amoma ba be ye adwuma. Now penipa mana ba be ye adwuma there then you will consider say o man when meet 38,700 ne there omra no ma ye adwuma obema na ba. But what about omo mutimu so omo mu dada fani say see a lawyer now so go for Ghana, but then you have to be meeting that kind of sikana or more cano. So what you say?
Yes, after when the new law takes
exactly. Now my question is Muankasano, minimum so be a 40 hours a week krana. He will not earn even up to 26 the minimum
right because
he will not earn even 24,000. So where do you expect the person to go and whatever you want him to do to meet that financial requirement? It's unrealistic.
It is unrealistic. It is. Thank you. You see, the anger with which my brother is speaking is not alone. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Because it's not realistic. Set over jumping from 18.6. I told you this. The
18. Don't forget the first question. Why not? I told you this. Hello, welcome to Legal Matters, Mommy.
Hello.
Question, my lawyer.
Me what question? Me question no any say. What about you want to I say no? Example no affect and I say only British citizens. Anyone ma omukuta British visa nko.
Okay. That's it. Mama,
photos on the Facebook.
But you, that's it.
Yo, me that's it, mama. You for no. Assuming so person will kofa uba eba wono muntia sasika doesn't affect you. So will kofa wukono woni na worry ansa na ye fi ye no mu a sika we it doesn't affect you. But se afei na wa ukwa worry a na se emran eba into effect it would affect you. But the same American me JD passer samra way there, it will not come into full effect. I'm sure it will go to court. There will be a lot of litigation, and obviously, I am sure there's going to be some reduction and reconsideration. Tisenia, brother Bakukaya, even if you look at the minimum wage, it means that they have to raise people's minimum wage up to the point that they can even get the 38,700 when they work full hours.
Yeah, okay. Because lawyer, senior okay. Because we are 40 hours a week, 52 weeks. That's you say minimum wage £10.43. That's about 21,600 and something.
Exactly.
This your person in 38. That's how many hours na person yeah. My share no 38. 38,700.
38,700, yes.
Wow. £10.43. Yo, lawyer, another question topic really easy.
But Papa, can you say?
Master Kevin, welcome to Legal Matters.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Very good. Lawyer me pacho, it's a same DNA for my future application with Minkala. Na better say me de bremo na momo aye on my behalf and na mia metimi aye na me de abremo na mo aye mami already no me client anymore. The question on the lawyer.
Yo, Papa, it's okay.
Thank you.
Yo, yeah, but to me, I am out and I want to bet me. The result will be what it should be. Sometimes, we will use Anglia DNA. They are approved by the Home Office, and then there's another one we use called Selmac, and also they are approved. And almost any application form, no. So while we I complete a form with all the necessary information, then you can do it straight away without any problems at all. So want to me then of course you can bring it to us at no extra cost. We will do the form for you, send it to the Anglia, they complete the form, and then when the result is up, it will be brought to us. So either way, nearby more convenient for you, over to me, you choose that one. You can do it yourself, or we can do it for you without any problems at all, and at no extra cost to you at all.
Yo, lawyer, and I see. Let me say, and he said, I heated the Abano. Say, if you want to go back to Omo, I think, say, we've been able to answer most of them.
Yes, but I want to.
Yeah.
But for me, maybe it's a question. But let me go over that again. Let me clarify that again.
Okay.
You name. So we are you name. Ena uba ewa outside the UK. Na upesa ukofa ubaba. The increments, whether it takes effect or not, will not affect you in any way. We are you name. Now we worry in 2019 and 2020. And sana affair sana woko akoya application because we worry before you will still be under the EU law. And no, the increment will not affect you, will not change anything. But so cry EU passport and I will call aqua warrior. Then it means you are married after we have left the EU. Therefore, the UK law, the immigration law, and no so increments nibiba, it would affect you. So amma, you will still be under the 18,600 requirements now. So that is that aspect. And going back to the point the earlier caller made.
I'm say my Sambaso. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Mami Manenko.
And I'm a person in Busa say, Oba, it will not affect your child. Now, what about Sebia? Aklano more than 21 years, sir. The age, or above 21 years, sir. And also affecting. Now, say be Aklano or European countries, be Aklani in Africa or one of the European countries. Now, I feel per se, Okofano Beckham, I have said, none year, no, above 21 years, sir. And also, how is it go? That's it.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yo, and no. Again, it will not affect the child because the child was born before the UK left the EU, was it 21 or above. The same EU laws would still continue to apply. That is relationship and dependency. Relationship is a yoba. DNA a DNA test or Yoruba. With that birth certificate, DNA or weighing card will show that the child is your child. That is one. So, are you below 21 years, sir? You don't have to prove that the facts of your back is enough. But are you above 21 years, then you have to show dependency on top of the relationship. It does not need any financial requirement. There is no requirement, whether it is £5,000 you get a year, whether it is £20,000 you get a year, whether it is £700 you get a year, it does not matter. The child or your young adult will not be affected if you have an EU passport. It will not affect your son, your daughter that is below 21 years or above 21 years. The laws that may come into effect financially will not affect that application at all. Okay? Thank you.
Yo, lawyer, and that's a pa no titimu. Enti now
yes.
Yeah.
That may come to my brothers. I should have taken my brother's point.
Yeah.
Because some of these policies, they bring them into the system to test the public response.
Okay.
The fact that it doesn't mean that they test the public response. And I can tell you that the public response to this particular introduction is not favorable. That is why I tell you it will be litigated. It will go to court. There is a...
Right. Okay.
So we should rest assured. We shouldn't worry. We shouldn't stress. But let's all come on board and, of course, do whatever we can to make sure that the laws or the policies don't take effect. But it will go to court. It will certainly go to court.
Right. Yo, I think I asked for court because because some of the Nema or Moya no dear sending a banekano it's not fair. So well, no matter how I nipan about yabedu and nearby yeah juma. Tinikwa sa motiti en sa motiti fa hu de unsa ye ba ye kura no ye no ye adwuma senemo
ye adwuma bi wo ho ye no
omonye ye adwuma wo mo de o mu hia ne ayi telephone adwuma no mo te no kasa no no coffee ni tea sa na o ye kind of ne bluff that's all they do coffee adwuma bi I can't do it, I can't do that sa the abaswa most ambetiti. Your lawyer, question will be the buy no. It's not related, but Emra Intienka say, or say Oko Ghana, Oko Fa say Morocco, say one you know, Africa, Morocco, whatever. Na Omo Okoya Obano, na a transit. Inti Udru, baby, I quite transit, that's all change gate.
Okay.
Integrator a war a ticket nationals. This is a gate 01 or 02 whatever. Or Kotnaho. What's now you know one who be bianco so and the gate was locked. It wasn't open. Until you had that time on air bank and coffee we beside and said, what's happening? Because the gate this is the gate we are supposed to use. The time is approaching, but we don't see any sign of activity here.
Yes.
No, I say, oh, no, come. They have changed the gate. Without informing the person. And the new gate, Odo, I say, play, they have closed the gate and here. And now, Okachra say, okay, what can they do for her? Now, lawyer, Ombusana say, passport, Ben Kutano. And no car say, kuta Chrome passport. Omokacha ne say senkukuta British passport dia nkombe pe flight man on the same day but onkuta British ne there just what train enti onzo man tena ho for ma de chin the gate ho eno ono a pay sika atwa another ticket at the free sa transit point ho e de ba UK na oba no wa contact you say compensating for sa extra ticket or then we try no na because you say it is their fault, their mistake. Na saa we no omo so mo ka kye ne say plane ni dey ebesi ho no na amefo. Lawyer we no wo na dwen ne say enkoye. Say na no what can the person do in this circumstance?
Well, this is quite unfortunate, Sir Asisa. It's quite unfortunate because usually, sir, Chisenia Wukayana, Yamau boarding passer gate no also.
Yeah.
Normally, so screens were the time of Kwako body, the airline number, the flight number, and then the place you have to go to. And to me say when I'm traveling, me checking, me go to security waiver. Because now one of the screen now I share every few minutes my jacket. I look to the authority because it is possible that changes can be made. But even if it is made, it should have been announced.
Yeah.
Because that is one. And so so screen so this has been the change. It should have been announced over and over. I think the airline is at fault.
Okay.
I think the airline is at fault. So to just say plane or no it is totally unacceptable. Now this is something that I bet me complain to the airline. It should be in writing official complaint to possibly the airline, and maybe there will be some links and some steps to take. I can't give you an answer straight off on the top of my head. Okay. But if you say set of Freyanga, we will have to go and research which airline it is, what is the levels of complaint procedures, where to write the complaints to state to them exactly what happened, and I'm sure they will investigate it. And if there is any compensation to be made, that should be made. But just to turn it and say plane I think that is not acceptable at all. That is not a good reason or good excuse to give to a passenger who you should rather look after and be concerned about.
Yes.
If normally what I know is set Ubiako through plane not a one or two passengers you hear them announcing and calling the passengers saying that this is the final call, or this is one call, two calls, this is the final call for this passenger. I doubt if they did any of those. So all of this can be used as a point to say that the airline has been negligent and they should be able to compensate the person. At least, Sikana was saying, the plane fare and an urban. I'm sure they should be able to give that amount back to the person.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Inti senior lawyer Chendi, I mommy, my bomber. Good day, okay, my mommy. Wait me after Wisemart for nese opese or more handle mower. Yo lawyer questions no dear. I mentioned next one. When the lawyer over check a crow, time ka crack on.
No problem.
Well, say, please, can you ask lawyer for me if someone came with the skilled worker visa and had gone to bring his wife far before the new law was passed, but their children are in Ghana, will this new law affect their children if the children are below 5 years?
Well, that's a very good question. Very good question. So again, the point is they came in under the current law. Now, if the new law is passed, would they still remain under the current law or under the new law? Now, we would wait. We are waiting for the details of these proposals and these guidance notes. We will get to know more details. But as it is, as long as they are not in the UK, they may not be covered by the new provision. If they are coming afresh, I am sure they will be affected. I'll give you an example. Previously, not 18,600, not in Niho. Before the 9th of July 2012, you don't have to show any 18,600. One to me, me wo UK di down, me kura British passport di down, me wo hansa na emrane sisa, ɛno nti me yere a ɔba no shouldn't be affected by the 18,600. Yes, you can be British. Yes, you can have indefinite, but when the law changed, because they were already not in the UK, they were affected by the new rules. So there is the possibility that the one to me before the change. Then there's going to be the argument. Some of these things go to court. Currently, the employer is paying me 25,000. That is the contract on which I came. How then can you expect me to bring my child under 38,000? So that can also be an argument. So we have to wait to see the details of the policy and how it will be implemented before we can give answers to some of these questions. It only was announced 2 days ago. So let us wait for some more details, and we'll be out here again to give you more information.
Right. Lawyer, having said that, no, I think say and then you may say so person we ya yenuntem.
Yes.
Abusia what the question by so person we ya yenuntem because the new law is going to take effect from spring. That is March next year.
But between now and then, there's going to be a lot of arguments and possibly challenges. So
yeah, so to avoid all the hula baloo and any disappointment, no, any unia, yeni say, and sana bibia de no habijim. Nothing say a no bar a bebuapa. Right. Joe, lawyer, questions, no, me.
Yanko.
Following your discussion on the changes in the UK immigration laws, I'm sad how people's interest is in whether they will be affected or not, instead of asking how they can help to mobilize a collective action against such draconian law. I'm sad. I think, sir.
Fair point.
Yeah, commentary.
But it's a fair commentary. Papa, when this £18,600 a buyer, that as far back as 2012, and some other policy changes by, yeah, Papa, Archbishop Frimpong Manson, petitions, from my understanding, or the petitions, a buyer, I'm create a petition from his platform, his church, and it had to go around. I think we needed about 100,000 or more signatories. Papa, you'll be amazed. We didn't even get 10,000.
Wow.
We did not even get 10,000. This is the problem we have. We talk about it. Yeah, obey the two justices here. People do not respond.
Wow.
People don't respond. And say, yes, collective action, petition, fine. Tisenia, Wake, and my brother Bakwake, it is very true. I can't start it because I don't have locals. That is what they will tell us. If people start it, we all support it. You will be amazed that people will not sign it. So we have to reorient our thinking pattern. And yes, say everyone telephone number, and yes, everyone email here about coming after you or chasing you to see whether you have criteria in the UK. No. A petition is a petition. People should sign. Archbishop Frimpong Manson, he did a similar thing, and nobody. We didn't even get 10,000. So she is sad, or he is sad. I hope that this time, if there's such a petition, we will all be on board. Take it to the church, the community groups, take it to the ECO, everybody sign, and then we can challenge this. And our MPs, they are very helpful in this sense. Let's lobby, let's make up.
I think I will follow this up and I'll get in touch with Reverend Archbishop Frimpong Manson and see if we can organize something again and we give ourselves another chance to see how, because you say I think say petition, it has been made easy, you know, like platforms, no, you just follow the link on your mobile phone and just sign, and you don't pay no money. So maybe this time they're a bit easier and people will join. Yo, lawyer, I think your time, no, so therefore, we are drawing the curtain.
One
so
or two questions, I can take it. If there is any question, I'm happy to take it. But if there is none, then
therefore, the time is up. Do a question. Be a Fabras is here and Sana. Ya draw the curtain. Joe, lawyer, enti yen share Wisemart for yen come on some cry. So apart from immigration, no, dear Namoye Hua dear Ewoho. Immigration day number 1 in the UK. So apart from immigration law, krata semno, dear bim ena moye ho ejuma. Ana immigration ko ana moye ho ade.
Baby, Papa, me that's it. I will summarize, but before I summarize, immigration, that is our major area of coverage. And of course, Ghanaian customary laws, and of course, the interpretation and then the application of Ghanaian customary laws. And entry clearance applications and so for families, for nationality, and etc. all come under immigration. Litigation, and so litigation. Sometimes, when you be assigned contract, and then one party hasn't complied with the terms and conditions of the contract. So if there's a breach, then of course we can also litigate that. We have that section. And we have a department which deals with employment law as well. We deal with employment law. And so normally when employees have issues, the employees expect you to take the employer straight to court, but it doesn't work that way. There are stages you have to go through. We have acres, then we have to try to negotiate, mediate, etc., etc. So if everything fails before you go to court, and even that, we need to check whether you have the right, whether what action the employer took was an unfair dismissal, was whatever it was. We have to categorize. So we deal with the litigation in terms of employment law as well. So we do with general litigation, we do with employment law litigation, we do some housing too. Or property with the amount will be or temo nipa rent or defaulting on rent several months. Also when to know you want to take it to court before you get your eviction order. Yes, we deal with that as well. So we have quite a wide range of operation and areas that we handle, but instead of making the major area immigration law. When it comes to Ghanaian customary laws, we are there. How to apply Ghanaian laws in the UK, under the case of CB Brazil, how to apply it, under the case of NA Ghana, how to apply it, under the case of McCabe and McCabe, the case of Amuakun, and other case laws, how we can apply Ghanaian laws, Ghanaian customary laws to the UK laws as well. We deal with all of these areas. So generally, these are the scope that we cover as Wisemart solicitors.
Yo, me da se, lawyer, I never boy na. And that topic here, I think say next week, yes, I repeat. Because we have to harp on it, hammer it. And a chief when I tell you, say, Abusia, and topic here, pa say, immigration changes biaba. Wow, we could take health and care. Say, I must say, the new law ba next year March. Untimin kofa u dependent emma u yere na ukunu na ma emma. Enti shanon so. Enti between now and March no, so we be jenentem. Your lawyer has a power Wisemart for a for numbers and a screen so no. Unit 8, the Print House, 18 to 22 Ashrin Street, Dalston, London, E8 3 Delta Lima, Echo 8 3 Delta Lima. Office number no, 0208 Lawyer, my main show say. Hello, welcome to Legal Matters. But you're not free.
Hello, Pacho. My last question is, say, funny say lawyer niabe also be also yen in temp. Na say be me person me call worry me yere dem ne ba ne ade na be 6 months proof na ya no mu hia no by March na me nya ne nyina eno no me ne dan funny say be March na be me prove no ye be 4 months and 5 months no meet my application e dey akotumu ana.
Okay, yeah, your lawyer be you and why Intifato Suniti.
Okay, that's a very smart one. Obibakaza, you have to look sharp. So you have to look sharp. Now, I am very confident that this law will not come into all effect, root, branch, and stem. Mejidi said it will be litigated. They just want to test the waters and see. It will go to court. But if for any reason, if for any reason, nasa ebeye effective from March, 6 months space leaves before and one application and before the effective date, then unfortunately it would affect you. It would affect you.
Okay, it is application before the date, no dear, any you are safe. Your master,
the date of the application is the date you make the online payment. And to say, assuming the new law, if it will take effect at all, will take effect on the 16th of March. I'm just giving an assumption.
Okay.
Now we have application on the 15th. It means you made it before the changes, so you will be under the old provision, not under the new provision. Into your application fee on the 15th, you have done it under the old provision, not under the new provision. But we know from the 16th, 17th onwards, then it means you'll be captioned under the new provision and not.
Wow. You have mean chairman 15 no massa. Yeah, immediately now. Because any brisam pa
serious.
I be so now you don't know mad go baby now so nice.
Serious papa because recently my application Emma family be, and to be honest with you, Mama she is struggling even to meet the 18,600. Papa, 18,600.
Yeah.
And meaning it's now we took another strategy how to meet the 18,600. And we are hoping that we'll meet the 18,600 by February. By February. Nyame anomuno not one meet sa 18 not 38 by. Then of course you are telling the man that he's never going to come to this country. And that cannot be fair. His human rights is going to be affected. The wife's human rights, the family, their child, his stepchildren, everyone is being affected. And that is the more reason why I believe this proposal will go to court. It will end up in court. And thank God, we have judges that have independence of thought. They have independence of mind. They are not influenced by the politicians like somewhere else. Here, they pay their own school fees. They went to school themselves. They can think for themselves. They interpret the law the way it should be interpreted. Ekodu Kota, I am sure the judges will come out with the best decision in the interest of, in the interest of justice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Because Nancy Krano, Prime Minister, moves anyway. Lawyer, I don't want to bring you into politics, but I mean, yes, can you come kasa? Adia Rwanda say me would call ye be a boy good. Anyways, Chinchina. I'm a Russia could sign one.
Ever course of course you change. So ever in circles and circles and circles. So it's unfortunate. Now, sometimes the politicians, they want to have their way, but AM said they forget that they are dealing with human beings who also have
They are the same everywhere. They're only thinking about vote, the next election.
Anyway, no politics.
You. Yo, lawyer, yeah, that's a part. I mean, tomorrow, same time next week. You remember China, you better so. I want to have a blessed evening.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. I wish you for that is lawyer wisdom, Wisemart Solicitors. And then I seem to buy and I very, very serious. Say home of just say some prime minister winning in Crawford. They say the new law about dependents, family dependents. You know, be brain help and care for ya a mobile and say no omobeya unto me enko fa wo yire ana wo dependent bia emma. Say oba under 18 ana say wo yire ana ukunu ogana na data omodia man say spring next year, which is senior lawyer church muno March next year. Say nya betwam ne say sa emra na omopeso omode ba no say court bia entimi emonwia ene unua ha asombeshi enti advice na ne say so peso yi bibia ene ye nentem I bra busa say what up say bia unya the very all the months of proof say bia 6 months statement ya de no unya lawyer chere say utimi the application no etum before that date no dia the current law no ana omudi ebe process your application no ne mum se pa ho dia ene na say emi no help enti advice and says will be ya yentem Wisemart for more information no senior medical screen no so no ma memfa emre bim saying case uhia omo right omo address no unit 8 the print house unit 8 the print house and postcode no mami imhwe mami famra screen used to be my motive for fan me bear with me na memfa enomeka o se uhia wo mo right yeah it's unit 8 the print house 18 to 22 Ashrin Street Dalston London E83 Delta Lima. E83 Delta Lima. And our more telephone number also is on your screen 0208 016 5384. Obeti me that's 0208 016 5384. Obeti me from on that number na omo ebepo. The two sponsors of this program are obviously Wisemart Solicitors and also Certified Accountants Limited. Certified Accountants Limited or more accountants, Ghana for accountants or more UK auntie. So you can get in touch with them 0208 226 4933 0208 226 4933 in the shadow. So we will take a few messages from our sponsors before we draw the curtain for tonight. But this program comes your way every Wednesday into Shannon. So every Wednesday 7 p.m. UK time. We stream live on Facebook as well as YouTube. Download our free mobile app. Go to toponlinestation.com and then download our free mobile radio app. Let's take a few messages from our sponsors. Don't go away.
Ghana for our portrait, ya, say then, Kenya emrenim for when a quarter war emrenimu, a potokas emu, yakase a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and could die one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenimu could draw for. So what's na hache? Ombeboa wo ma wonsaka won krata. Na se wedi edron so a eyom kokokra. Eba ni nipa sitenemu eni adwuma mu nsem bia. Omudi mu akotene pa. Omo wo mere di mani pa bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de BH.
Who is going to do my account and tax returns for me, cry?
Certified accountant. Certified accountant. Certified accountant.
They will help you with your account and tax returns.
Are you a medical driver, hairdresser, shop owner, or self-employed? Certified accountant. And I was working with Japan. And then we say when you will be a wabring accounts and tax returns more. Now bansa so more. Now who you actually? It didn't make for certified accountant. And the amount F accounts and tax return, company accounts, bookkeeping, payroll services, charity accounts, and gift aid claim. As of for what 20 open engineer certified accountants, self tax planning, business advice, company registration, and many more. And teach you what you're company or Chiwakasa. Now what the hotel babro, what is the Capudio Babro no Bushian? Certified accountant. Say about transfer from the dia. What to do? Construction workers, agency workers, relief security workers, bank nursing staff, and then one we are our temporary workplaces in India. Monfrano, no one is a Capudio Mamma. But the other Quran say HMRC4 at the Cabra. What me wow a crumb and yes as well. What is so cry?
Address 335 to 351 Raynham Road South, Dagenham, RM10 8QR.
Telephone 0208 226 4933. Mobile 079 568 045 17. Certified accountant. Mehuma mehua chame. Mudim puntio abba meduma yume.
For more Ghanaian content in the UK and around the world, tune in to Top Online Radio UK. We bring you news, views, interviews, and what have you. Download our free mobile radio app from the App Store and the Play Store. Just search for Top Online Radio UK. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube. For all enquiries, advertisements, or to work with us, contact us on 0044 7902 944 398. Top Online Radio UK, the top Ghanaian station in the UK.
Ghana for our portray ya say dene kenya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra eba ne nipa setena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mere di mani pa bia Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de BH.
Speak to me, Lord. Speak to me. Speak to me, Lord. Speak to me. I'm not leaving this place until you speak to me. I'm not leaving this place until you speak to me. I'm not leaving this place until you speak to me. I'm not leaving this place. Breathe on me, Lord. Breathe on me. Breathe on me, Lord. Breathe on me. I'm not leaving this place until you breathe on me. I'm not leaving this place until you breathe on me. I'm not leaving this place until you speak to me. I'm not leaving this place. Hey! I will not let you go until you speak to me. I will not let you go.
Ghana for our portrait, ya say then, Kenya emrenim for when a quarter war emrenimu, a potokasemu, yakase a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and could die one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenimu could draw for. So what's na hache? Ombe bua ma nsaka won kwata. Na so we de dron so a eyo mokokokra. Eba ni nipa sitinemu eni adwuma mu nsem bia. Omudi mu akotene pa. Omo wo mre di mani pa bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Who is going to do my account and tax returns for me, cry?
Certified accountant. Certified accountant. Certified accountant.
They will help you with your account and tax returns.
Are you a minicab driver, hairdresser, shop owner, or self-employed? Certified accountant. And I was working with Chapman. And then we say when you will be a wabring accounts and tax returns more. Now bansa so more. Now who you actually? It didn't make for certified accountant at the Yamawo. F accounts and tax return. Company accounts, bookkeeping, payroll services, charity accounts, and gift aid claim. As of for what 20 movement engineer certified accountants, separate tax planning, business advice, company registration, and many more. And if you company or Chiwakasa, now what the Hotoba no this is Capudio Subabro no Bushian. Certified accountant. Say a better from the dia. What to construction workers, agency workers, relief security workers, bank nursing staff, and then one we are Juma our temporary workplaces in Yamon Frano, no Nisika Pudu Mamo. With the Yamada Kran say HMRC4 at the Cabra work. What me wow a chem and yes as well. What is so cry?
Address 335 to 351 Raynham Road South, Dagenham, RM10 8QR.
Telephone 0208 226 4933. Mobile 079 568 045 17. Certified accountant. Mehumba mehua chame. Mudim puntio abba meduma yume.
For more Ghanaian content in the UK and around the world, tune in to Top Online Radio UK. We bring you news, views, interviews, and what have you. Download our free mobile radio app from the App Store and the Play Store. Just search for Top Online Radio UK. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube. For all enquiries, advertisements, or to work with us, contact us on 0044 7902 944 398. Top Online Radio UK, the top Ghanaian station in the UK.